Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just picking up. It's another day. We're continuing on with the declutter, minimizing, simplifying, organizing the bedroom. And so I'm just gonna pick up where I left off during the last video. I bought some bags from the dollar store. I'm not exactly sure how big these are, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to open them up now. I may need scissors. Nope. Let's see kind of what we're working with. Hopefully they're big enough. Ooh. I was hoping to be able to get my bedspreads and pillows in here, but I do not think they're going to be big enough. I may have to buy some bigger ones. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping to get some stuff done today. Let's just see if a pillow will fit. I don't think it's going to. So, alright. Instead of what I had planned to do with these, I think what we're going to do is put our winter clothes up. So I think we'll do that today instead. And then once I'm able to get some more, bags that are larger, I'm seeing now I'm going to need some really big ones. Then we'll do the comforter and the pillows. So I went and got my vacuum so that we can seal these off. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the dress clothes first. And then that way they'll all be together in one bag. And then I can just take a Sharpie and label them as dress clothes. That way all of them will be together. I still tend to use my hoodies and stuff throughout the course of the winter because my husband... throughout the course of the summer because my husband absolutely freezes me all summer long with the air conditioner. So I may actually leave at least 2 of those out so that I have something to throw on here at the house, even though I won't need them out and about. And we'll have them. I've never used these bags before, so I'm not really sure what the best route is to fold these. So we will figure this out together. Since I cleaned out the closet and just did the little bit that I've already done, the closet feels so much better. It's so much easier to go and pick out clothes. I don't feel as bad like getting ready every day. I've heard like the Minimal Mom and a couple other people talk about how the clothes inside of our closet are telling us something all the time. And so like if you have a article of clothing that you bought and you thought that you were going to love, it's telling you that you wasted money. And that if you bought an article of clothing and now it doesn't fit, that you're a bad person because you can't fit in your clothes. But you know, seasons come and our bodies change, and you may have a stressful season, or maybe you've had a baby and it's going to be natural that that article of clothing when you were 21 doesn't fit anymore, and you just need to get rid of it instead of making ourselves feel like we're a bad person. If you're anything like me, if I would go to the closet and I would try something on that didn't fit and I just put it back in there, it started my day off wrong. I felt ill all day long and kind of like unworthy. It just put me in a bad headspace, and I don't want to be that kind of person. You know, I want to enjoy my day. I want to make memories with my family and with my husband, and so it's crazy that we let something so stupid, clothes that should be doing something for ourselves, they're supposed to be clothing our body so that we can live our life, we tend to, you know, especially as women, let them dictate what it says about us, and it can put you in a very negative headspace about yourself. And so I'm really, really thankful to be doing this. And you know, I encourage you guys that if you're new to decluttering, minimalization, trying to be more intentional with your money, definitely look up the Minimal Mom. She has been a huge blessing to me. And Joshua Becker, he is like one of the leading experts on minimalism. Love both of their channels. The Clutter Bug is the one that I watched to kind of get motivated to be able to do this whole declutter for my closet. And I really have I have to say that I really enjoy the fact that I've not made an extreme mess of my house in doing this. I didn't have to take everything out of the closet to be able to go through and pick the things that I know that are not serving me well. What's hilarious is that I've struggled to go through that closet for so long, and like, I knew the things that I didn't want to wear. I naturally gravitated to the same thing pretty much on repeat, where I had just a few favorite items that I really felt comfortable and good in. And so it's interesting to finally get those things out of the closet. I still think that even though I've gone through it, that there's still some things that I want to purge from the closet. And so we'll do another sweep through it. I'm actually going to take down the things off the top shelf today, and we're going to go through those too. And my husband, sweet thing that he is going to Walmart to get me some bags to be able to go ahead and get this part over and done with and get these items under the bed. I thought that was so smart to use the underneath of the bed for your extra blankets and pillows, because you're never going to need them. So like, why not use that real estate under the bed for something that you're not going to need? I usually do put my like winter clothes under the bed too, but there's still plenty of room that wasn't really being utilized before. So I'm really excited to see what the closet looks like once we do this. So let's get started. First bag. Let's just see how much this shrinks down and if it'll fit under the bed as full as I packed it. And if not, we can take some out, because I definitely want it to be able to be stored nice and neat under the bed and not crazy looking. I absolutely love how much little room that takes up. So there's one. We have 3 more bags that we can do. So I have some of my husband's winter clothes I'm going to go ahead and get together. These are like his work items that he's not using anymore. Alright, so here is his winter items. They tend to be big, so I'm not really sure how many we're going to get in here, but I mean, these are just from the dollar store. There's only 1 per bag, but it's still a huge blessing, because that is such a great cost. Because when I price compared these the other night at Walmart, it was $25, but it was for a box of 4 of the giant bags. And so I did not get them the other night. I wish I had. I kind of was hoping that these were going to be big enough to store everything in, so I could just pay $1 for them. But you know, we'll use them on the ones that we're able to use them on, and on the ones that we need a larger one, that'll be fine. At least we can save money where we can.
As I was prepping his clothes to vacuum seal them, I did go ahead and check the pockets. He tends to leave things like screws and pins in his pocket from work. I didn't want to cause a hole by vacuum sealing them or bust a pin in his pockets and ruin his clothes. So it took just a second to do that.
Both of these to fit in here, but I would like to, because it's both of our really nice big winter coats, and I just like them to be together so I know where the nice ones are at and can label them that way. It's crazy to me that I've never really taken the time to do this in between seasons. I've always just honestly kept my winter and summer items in the closet all year long and looked at that mess all year. But really, it's kind of frustrating, because you're trying to dig for the item that you need for that specific season, and then you don't really ever feel like you have anything new to kind of look at. I'll be interested in seeing this next fall when I go to get these items out again, if I'm excited to wear them because I haven't seen them, more so than if I had kept them in the closet. And just continue to look at them, because you know, you kind of think that you need to have something new for each and every season that comes about. But honestly, is it not just that I was maybe getting tired of all the stuff that I was seeing in my closet on an everyday basis, because I looked at it every day. Today we're going to continue with our closet and bedroom declutter. We're just slowly working through this thing, trying to make this a more restful, enjoyable place to come and sleep in the evening time, and some place that your brain is actually able to relax and enjoy sleeping. So I'm going to grab the rest of the things out of the top of the closet. We're going to go through that and see if there's anything that we can compress down into a vacuum sealed bag to save space and to free up that valuable real estate at the top of the closet, to see if there's something else that we can do to make it a little bit more functional. This is everything just out of the top of the closet. Tons of curtains and packaged up clothes that I don't even remember what is in any of this stuff. It actually looks like a Christmas shirt. So we're going to unpackage those and go through them to see if there's anything we even need. Blanket that I bought. I think I've had this a year and haven't even unwrapped it. Good use of money. Pillowcases, old pocketbooks, clothes still in the original package. So let's go through all this and see if it's even anything we need to keep. So we're just continuing with the same box that we've been using as we declutter. The box is for donations or anything that we may sell, and then the bag is for trash. So in the top of the closet was 2 of our pictures from our wedding, or that we used in our wedding. And I do want to use these kind of in our room. So I'm going to go ahead and set these to the side. I think I might put them over here at the vanity and change these pictures out. So we'll put those here. Go ahead and hang out my trash bag. So this clothes hanger is broke, so we're going to throw that away. And this old plastic bag. This clothes hanger is perfectly fine, so we'll keep it and put it in the laundry room. Actually, you know, I'm not going to, because I'm trying to get all the same color hangers, and this yellow definitely doesn't match. We'll donate it. Alright, so this is my husband's. I'm not really sure what to do with this. It looks like a brand new shirt. It is the size that he currently wears. Since it's white, I don't want it to get dirty. So I think I'm just going to put it to the side, and I'll ask him if he wants me to hang it later. Brand new hat. We put those at the back door, so I'll put that there then. Every bit of these items are my husband's, and they always say never to declutter or touch anything that's not yours. And my husband is kind of sentimental, so I'm going to let him go through these and see if there's anything that he is wearing or wants to keep. I have literally had this bag for probably 16 or 17 years. It's one of the first bags that my husband ever got me when we were dating. And typically, I would keep this because it's a memory. This tends to be something that would be a little bit more difficult for me personally to get rid of. Not everybody's attached to pocketbooks or to material possessions at all, but because he bought it for me when we were really, really poor, when we were first starting out, it is a little bit more special to me. So, I've not carried it though in probably 16 years or 15 years. And so, it is taking up real estate in the closet for something that I don't carry. So instead of keeping this item, I think what I've decided to do is to donate it and give it to somebody that will appreciate the bag and continue to carry it and love it. So it's just a memory type thing that I would like to hang on to, but I can have that in a picture and not necessarily have to keep this bag. And a picture takes up way less real estate than this massive bag. So I think that's what we'll do. But we'll go ahead and put it in the donations bag. Have some extra pillowcases. I do keep these because we've got a couple pillowcases that we need to be able to have for guests. This is the dust bag to my new Lily Jade bag that I have, and I will keep that because I will store it in here when I'm not using the bag. But I don't think I need these, so I'll take all of this out and we'll just keep and fold the bag to the top of the closet. I'm currently using this bag, but we'll keep it so that when we switch bags out at a later season, I have something to put it in. These are pillow shams to the blanket that we're not currently using. I'm not 100% sure that we're going to keep this one, but it still needs to be washed anyway, so we will put it into the wash. Now these were supposed to be just storage bags, but we've had them for a really long time. They're ripping. They're not really holding the items inside of them anymore. You can see a hole in this one. And I think that I would rather have items that we're keeping, if it's for memories, in a vacuum sealed bag because it's less space. So I'm going to throw this away. These clothes are definitely for memories from concerts that we attended. And this used to be one of my favorite shirts, but it's got stains on it now. I don't know that if I'll keep these or not. Because they're sentimental, they're a little bit harder. This is from the Def Leppard concert, from Leonard Skinner concert. And this, I think, is from, yes, this is from our graduation in '04 with all of our signatures on it. So because these are memories, I think that I'm going to hold on to these for now and try to decide with whether I'm just going to take pictures and donate these, or if I'm going to keep them. So I'm going to put these to the side for right now, and we'll go through those later. Oh my gosh, another memory. This little guy I made in high school in my 9th grade year in 2000, November 1 of 2000 in home ec. And I have kept him this long. I think I'm going to continue to keep him. That's just a special memory for me. This will go in my memory bin that I'm going to end up making, and we're going to make that together. So I'll put this to the side. Wow, these are sweaters I did not even remember that I had. I don't think that I would wear this. We're going to donate it. Christmas shirts for when we have Christmas get-togethers. I could put this in our Christmas bin and put it in the garage so that it is not actually in the house. So there's 2 Christmas shirts. Because it's black, it's actually really faded and looks pretty bad. So even though I really like this shirt, I think I'm going to keep the white one. This one is actually probably my favorite to wear at Christmas. So because this one's faded, we're going to donate it just in case somebody else wants it. I just got these bags at the Dollar Tree, and they've just not held up well. Of course, they've been in the closet for a while. It shows you how much I actually looked through them because we've already gone through Christmas. It's summertime now, and I didn't even remember that I had these to be able to wear them this fall. So these have been in our closet for at least a year, if not 2. I did look for this past year and couldn't find it. I actually always have kind of thought this was a really cool sweater, but I went a whole year without wearing it because I couldn't find it, and now I don't even know that I need to keep it. The Clutterbug that I've been listening to says that if you don't wear it within 6 months, to a year. That way you go through a full cycle of your clothing to just get rid of it. Because you didn't need it in the first place because you didn't remember that you had it. Yeah, I think I'm going to donate this one too. Just because I went a whole year without wearing it. It doesn't look exactly the way that I remembered it looking, so I don't know that I would wear it now that I have found it. So we'll pass that on and see if somebody else can get some use out of it. These are curtains similar to the ones hanging up here in the bedroom, and I will use these. I may actually double these curtains to make them more thick, so we'll keep those. Another pillowcase. This is one of the silk pillowcases that I use for my hair, so I will keep this one because I do use it. And then these are blankets that my husband had before we got married. One of these I think was just purchased, but his mother made this. So we tend to put these on an old antique ladder that my grandfather had. So we'll put this one out to be looked at. I think we'll vacuum seal this one with the other regular comforter that we have for when people come to stay. This throw I bought a long time ago to decorate a friend's house, and we didn't end up using it. I meant to take it back and I never did. Now I do love the design, so I think what I'm going to do is take this out and put this in the living room and exchange it out for some of our older looking throws, so that it'll kind of update the living room since it does match. So what I have decided to do is go ahead and hang these curtains in the bedroom to make these curtains a little bit more full looking. So that will be 2 curtains per hanger. 2, 3, 4. So which is exactly what I have. But the only problem is these are cotton curtains and they get extremely wrinkly. So I'm gonna have to go through the process of washing and ironing these all over again. But we'll get these hung up. So I'm going to put these here in the hamper to be washed after the comforter comes out. So here's the trash that we got rid of just out of the top of the closet. I want to donate these pictures. They've been on here for a while and just ready for a change, so we're going to donate these. I'm going to hang up some new pictures. I got to decide on which ones I'm going to do. I really like this one from our wedding. Love one another as I have loved you. And then we have our engagement picture. My mother made this, so it's going to go beside my vanity. And let's see. These 2 I really like as well. God Gave Me You, which was the song that we played at our wedding. And then one of the pictures that we had from our actual wedding. So I'm going to play around with those and see which one I want to put up. I really love the gold with this frame because it matches the one that my mom made. Let me just see which ones look best. I think I really love this one. The gold with the frame that she made, and it picks up the green inside the flowers. So I think I'm going to go with this one, but I'm going to have my husband hang it when he gets home. So we'll leave this over here so I don't forget. And we'll either find somewhere else to put this, or we will donate the frame and keep the picture. Now we're moving on to my handbags and wallets, which is always really difficult for me to go through. This bag is another one that's a pain point for me. It's the first designer bag that my husband bought me. I absolutely loved it. Still really love the color of it. It's a nice spring bag. I love the gold hardware on it, but it has seen better days. If you can see, the handle has totally been destroyed from me. I carried it for a straight year without changing bags. I may try to clean it up just a little bit, but I think what I'm going to do is donate this bag. Maybe someone could still get some use out of it. I hate to just throw it away. So I did think that a pocketbook could be something that's sentimental, but it's just the memories that go along with it. The fact that it was the first time we were able to afford something like this without putting it on a credit card, that we paid cash for it, and that something that we had worked hard to be able to do, and that he thought enough of me to buy me something so nice as this. So it's been really hard to try to think about getting rid of it, but I've not carried it in probably 6 years. And it just hangs in the closet, and the handles are getting, you know, more messed up from hanging for so long in the closet. And I think somebody else could get some use out of it. I have pictures from the day that he bought it for me and how beautiful it was when I first got it. So I think I am going to part with it today. This is really tough. It's crazy the things that you get sentimentally attached to. But I'm going to cherish the pictures. But at least I won't have something this big taking up precious real estate in our closet anymore that I'm not using. This is another one that's kind of tough. I really love the design of this bag. I think it's really unique and kind of different looking. It's a Jessica Simpson. It's been hanging in the closet. I haven't used it. There's no sense in holding on to it because I have bags that I really, really love carrying, and this is not one that I reach for anymore. I have really come to love a bag that I can wear multiple ways, and it can kind of be a convertible bag throughout the day if I need to carry it backpack mode or just as a handbag. So I've not really been reaching for this one, and instead of keeping it in my closet and letting it collect dust, I think that I may see if one of my friends wants this. I have one in mind that I think may love this bag. But if not, then I'll either try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace because it was over $50. I had saw from the Minimal Mom that if you had something over $50 value that was still in good shape, to give yourself a time frame of a week on Facebook Marketplace or a yard sale or whatever you're going to do to try to sell it. And if it doesn't sell at the end of that week, to go ahead and donate it. So again, it's not taking up precious real estate, and it's being used by somebody that will love it. These bags I still use and like now, so I'm just going to go through and make sure there's no wallets inside that I don't want. It's one of my concealed to carry bags, another small concealed to carry bag that I still enjoy carrying now. Still love this wallet, so we're going to keep it. And the purse that goes with it.
Does anybody else store extra bags inside their other bags for storage? And is anybody else as bad as I am about actually cleaning them out when you're done using them? Leave me a comment down below if I'm not the only one.
I absolutely love this wallet. It's actually a clutch. If you can see how pretty that is, it's got gold underlay under that, and it's a really unique little, it's a clutch really. Has places for cash, and it's also got places for your cell phone, and then places for your debit cards or credit cards, whatever you carry. But this actually goes with one of the bags that I gave one of my friends. So I think I'm actually going to see if she wants this, and if not, I'll sell it because it's in really, really good condition. So that'll be, we'll get rid of that. When you get in a hurry, you just throw stuff everywhere and don't even bother to go through it and clean it out, or at least I don't. So these are a part of a 3-tier system that I do still enjoy carrying. So we'll keep this and put all of these together. I do like having this in my small purses, so I think I'll keep this. This is my favorite fall bag. It's huge, but I absolutely love it. So we're going to keep that one and hang it up. And then this one I don't really carry as much, but I do like to have it for when I go to like the Christmas show or anywhere that I don't want my bag to be stolen. It actually straps to your leg. This one can be used as a concealed carry bag also, and I really, really like the unique qualities this one has. You can carry it a ton of different ways. It has a lot of different organization in it, and I just really love it, so I'm going to keep this one too. This is another fall bag that I really love. I need to go through some of my old receipts. So the least bags that I do carry are my smaller bags. I tend to like a larger bag, so I think we're going to hang these up first. I'm going to narrow this down to the bags that I would reach for in the spring or summer, and we'll put the fall bags up on the top of the closet to give us more room. So this bag is definitely a spring bag. I love it. I'm going to put the wallet that I use with it inside the bag. So we will hang it here. This wallet goes with my Lamia bag, so I'm going to put it in here so it's already there. And this I tend to use with my Lamia bag as well, so we're going to also put it in there. We'll zip that up. This is just one of my favorite wallets that I've had for a really long time. We'll just put it up in the top of the closet so I know where it's at. And we're going to put our fall bags up in the top of the closet and get them out of the way. That is so much better than where it was at before. My goodness gracious. This is the only other bag that I have. This is my favorite business bag, and I do use this when I have to work outside the home. So we're going to put this up here too if it'll fit. This one is driving me crazy. So I've got my trash bag and I've got my donation here. These are pajamas and I'll use those this summer.
I was so excited with the amount of items that we were able to find to get rid of. That box is massive. It's amazing to me how much the video really doesn't capture the full size of things sometimes. Here I'm just showing you, I mean, that's way past the middle of my thigh, and I'm about 5'4". So, huge box of donations and a couple purses that I'll probably sell, and then also about 3/4 of a bag of trash.
Feels so much better, so much nicer being able to open that without pulling on anything. Guys, as I was cleaning out the closet, I came across some videos by the Clutterbug, and I am so thankful that I did. She gave some examples in her videos of ways to repurpose your items instead of feeling like you have to sell them or feeling like you've a total failure because you've wasted money, or instead of thinking of it like that, to think of it as being able to bless someone else maybe in the lowest point of their life. And so we have a couple ladies at our church that are ministering to the homeless and to people in some low-income motels that are just really at a really difficult time in their life. And so I'm so excited that I ran across those videos, because it gave me an idea to repurpose all of these things, and instead of just donating them to Goodwill, to actually give them to someone who truly can't even afford to maybe buy them at Goodwill. How exciting this is for this to have gone from something that was a chore, a drudgery, something that was making me feel bad about myself for the money that I'd wasted, to being able to bless someone else. So I encourage you today, even if it's designer items, no matter what it is, bless somebody in need. A homeless shelter, a women's shelter. I am so excited.